it's your boy Mr. Singh's Derby Army here with another edition of Derby 0, Preston North End 1. Sickening way to lose the game today. Didn't deserve it. Probably at the minimum we deserved a point, if not all three. Key talking points were obviously the Waghorn red card, which from me, no arguments, was a clear straight red. Didn't think anything more than that. It was a silly foul to give away. Dived in way too recklessly, and I think Waghorn's been quite guilty of that in the past before. So as soon as I seen it, I thought he looked pretty bad. So there was no arguments from me there. I think that was a straight red. Quite a sickening way to lose the game, really. I thought actually on the balance of overall play we were actually pretty decent, especially first half. I thought first half we more than matched them. We were the better side. I mean, even when we went down to 10 men, I thought we were the team that looked likely to score. It was just a shame really that we went down to 10 men, because even before Waghorn got sent off we looked very confident. We were strong on the ball, defensively very sound. I thought we were defensively very sound for the entire game, obviously bar the last minute goal. It's just those strokes of luck really, mixed with the another poor officiating performance from another poor EFL referee. I think it was Darren Bond today. Never really had much confidence in his refereeing anyway, so I'm not surprised that there was a red card. I don't know, I mean, on the balance of everything, I thought we were pretty decent, especially defensively. The back four was very settled, as you can tell. We look good. We don't look like we're going to concede many, if any, goals, which is a stark contrast to when Koku was here and we were just leaking goals for fun, which has put us in the position we're in now. But Rooney seems to have steadied the ship defensively. Going forward, we're very good putting balls into the box. We just need to capitalise on it. It's something we've struggled with not only this season but last season too, was putting the ball away as often as we should. But there wasn't much more to say really, other than it was a good, decent performance. Didn't deserve to lose. Got a sucker punch at the end. Referee was a bit of a joke. Bearing in mind that Preston didn't score that goal until the 97th minute, when there were only 5 minutes of added time. So that was a bit dubious in itself. Darnell Fisher struggled. He struggled against Zuzbak, who had another great performance. I thought Knight was fantastic again, endless running. Just reminds me of that Bryson from that 13-14 season. Just absolutely everywhere. He's putting his foot in the tackles. It's a revelation to watch a player like that. It's just nice to see someone with so much energy, and so much passion, determination. CKR, as I've said weeks ago before, proved people wrong, and he has. Another solid performance from him. Obviously couldn't do a lot when we'd gone down to 10 men, but he held the ball up well. Nice few flick-ons here and there. Spread the play out. On another day, we would have won that game. Especially with 10 men, especially with 11 men, sorry. Again, like most times when it does happen, the red card is normally the game changer. So they started dictating play into the, especially in the second half. We looked very lacklustre, devoid of ideas. But they really started to control the game. There was a sense, for me personally, there was a sense of inevitability that I thought they would score. The longer it was 0-0, the longer we had the same 11 out, I thought Wazza could have made a few subs just to freshen it up, because you could see they were getting a bit leggy towards the 60th minute, 65th minute. I thought we could have made more than just the Sibley substitution. I mean, Hector Ingram come on with a minute to go. So I didn't really see the point in that. I mean, if you were trying to run down the clock, it didn't work, did it? So, but other than that, I'd have to admit I was one of those people that actually didn't want really to get the job full time. Just because I was a bit sick of giving brand new managers a chance and they're using us as a stepping stone. But I can't say he hasn't done a bad. He's done a bad job. To be fair, I think he's done a great job. Just made me eat my words actually. The players I think have bought into him. We definitely seem a lot more stronger defensively. If we can start working and tweaking on putting the ball in the back of the net, Rooney's probably already made a strong case for himself. I think it's the first defeat we've had in about 7 games. I think 6 or 7 games. So performances are there. Just need to start scoring the goals. I'm sure we will be climbing the table today. It was interesting to see that in Lee Buchanan's post interview said we've got one of the best squads in the league. Maybe on paper, but we need to start showing that on the pitch now. The second half of the season is massive for us, especially considering we're still in that relegation dogfight. I mean, things do look positive, but it ain't over until the fat lady sings. So we've got to keep going, got to keep working hard. Best thing about the Christmas period is the quick turnover of games. So we've got another game in 3 days. I believe it's Birmingham away, which will be another tough game, I think. In previous seasons we've tended to struggle with Karanka's side, so I think maybe we could go out. We probably could go there and get a win. Obviously Waghorn I think will be suspended for 3 games now after that red card. I'd like to see Jordan Ibe come in actually. Just give him a go. But why not? I mean, he's impressing in the under-23s. He looked very sharp. I think it was on Monday. I think they played. I think Sibley scored. I think they lost. Was it 5-3? And I just do remember Ibe and Sibley playing pretty well. So I'd give Ibe a chance if Lawrence isn't fit. Yeah, it's just. I mean, the performances are there. Just gotta, for one, start putting the ball in the back of the net and making better decisions on the pitch. I thought the Waghorn tackle was rash. Didn't need to happen. And it effectively killed the game really for us, especially in that second half, because we couldn't get a foothold on the game. But other than that, I'd say there are positives to build on. We've got a decent style of play now. I think we're starting to get an identity under Rooney, which is a good thing. And long may it continue. Rooney's doing a good job. Hopefully he can keep going. Hopefully this takeover business gets done, because I think everyone's sick to the back teeth of it now. The latest rumour I'm hearing is actually that the investors that the Sheikh had lined up have pulled out and he's trying to find new investors. So that's why there's a delay. That's the recent rumour I'm hearing. I don't know if there's any truth in that. It's actually come from a journalist on Twitter that's got very good links with the journalists in the United Arab Emirates, so I'd probably say he's a credible source. I think he's spoken on one of the podcasts. I think it was on the Rams Writer podcast. So he's a credible source, and he reckons it could be something to do with that. But I guess we won't know until it actually happens. If it does, like me, a lot of fans are anxious, so we just want to get that over the line. And on to Birmingham, I guess. Put that same sort of performance in, keep 11 men on the pitch. I can't see why we can't take 3 points at St Andrews. So yeah, overall today, good performance, defensively solid. Game changer was the red card. Sucker punch at the end of the game because Preston didn't offer anything really in terms of clear-cut chances until that. And yeah, it's just it's just the way football is at the minute, and EFL just need to sort their referees out because the standard of officiating this season and last season, this season in particular, has been poor, absolutely poor. So yeah, on to Birmingham. Hopefully we can get 3 points, and hopefully I'll be providing more videos without any distractions anymore. I've been very busy the last few weeks, so I do apologise for not being present. I've been watching the games, just haven't had time to make the videos. But rest assured, I'm back. Mr. Singh's Derby Army is back, and he'll keep making his videos for you. Until the next time, until Birmingham away, peace out and one love.